Hello YouTube, today we are going to be reacting to a short from Coach Rogue, a guy that I've recently found on YouTube who I think is actually pretty smart about the game. And if you're interested in more informative content, I think that Coach Rogue is a good channel to subscribe to. As you can see, I've already done it, but let's jump into the short here.
We're in a new stage of the game. Our bot lane stops mid, tower's broken, the game is different. So pretty much, and you're going to have this a lot as Kha'Zix especially, you will have games where you literally can't function in a team fight.
This is true, but this is more true for Q Evolve Kha'Zix compared to R Evolve Kha'Zix. And the reason why is because Q Evolve Kha'Zix just relies on isolation damage, because if you don't have isolation, you are essentially useless with Q Evolve. Whereas R Evolve is less reliant on isolation and is actually built more towards team fighting, skirmish fights, flanks, stuff like that. So if you play Q Evolve Kha'Zix, you will see this a lot more often compared to R Evolve, but there are also team compositions where R Evolve will happen here. And this is because Kha'Zix is okay at team fighting with R Evolve, but Q Evolve Kha'Zix is obviously not that good at team fighting. But Kha'Zix needs level 11 in order to really be impactful in team fights. So you are actually relying on having at least being even in XP, but ideally being up like half, if not a full level, compared to the enemy jungler, so that you have level 11 so you can evolve your W, so that you can impact team fights to slow the enemy team, so you can kite them, or whatever. So yeah, but let's continue.
If you are in a game with half-decent players and you go to a team fight, what'll happen is you'll walk in, and then Rakan will flash on top of you and press R, and then he will press W, and then you'll get fucking Yasuo altered and just completely one-shot, and you just actually can't deal a single point of damage.
That is true. If you are the main carry on your team, then yeah, you will get focused super hard.
You are playing this really squishy assassin champion that exceeds in 2v2 and 1v1 and very small scale things where
Better in 1v1 than 2v2, but as long as enemy team insta isolation, then yeah, 2v2, yeah.
You're not getting one shot in a single second of CC. In a team fight, you're getting one shot. And this is even worse in games where you're down in gold. You're going to have to do a lot of picking people on sides and in rotates and things like that, which means you have to play pretty fast. And you might have to occasionally push a minion wave or two.
Yeah, so there are basically two things that you can do. You can either farm up, get your level 11, and enjoy the team fights for the rest of your team if you have a good team fight composition or enemy team doesn't have a good team fight composition. Or if you have strong side laners or split pushers, then what you can do is you can farm that little bit of XP, and then you can essentially cover or hover around your split pusher. So let's say you have a Tryndamere and he decides to go bot lane, then you tell the rest of your team to go mid lane, and then you're going to be hovering in the jungle between mid lane and bot lane. And then you're going to be playing more towards your split pusher, because he is essentially the strongest member on your team, or one of the strongest ones on your team. And then you're going to split the enemy team up, so that instead of them going 5-man mid and playing ARAM and you never having isolation damage, you split them up into potentially going 3 people into mid lane and 2 people into bot, or 4 people mid and 1 person bot, right? And then there are eventually going to be targets that are going to be isolated that hopefully you can kill. And that way you can get back into the game or potentially snowball the game if you are ahead. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this very short video. And if you did, remember to leave a like. And always subscribe to not miss out on future videos. And then I just want to say thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.